When did you start rapping?
I started rapping at the age of 7. So for you and me to start rapping, I had lost my parents at the age of 2. So it's like I always had that ambition. It's like I had like a void in my heart somewhere where it was like I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, get it out, and I just had to get some type of way I had to relieve myself. So it's like I just ended up falling in love with music, and it's like every time I hear a beat, it's like I want to start rapping. I was like, man, I'm just go ahead and go for it. So that's how I started rapping. So ever since then, it just stuck with me, and it's just something that I love doing. I'm also a producer.
It's hard to lose your parents at a young age. So congratulations to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Did you like producing first, or did you like rapping first?
I actually started rapping first, but the producing just came along because I just said, man, I'm tired of paying engineers in my city for studio time. So I was just like, man, I'm gonna do this myself. So I want to say last year around November, I ended up opening up my own studio in Montgomery, Alabama.
Okay.
So I ended up, you know, it all started with me just playing with microphones and playing with different programs, and I just ended up falling in love with the engineering aspect of it.
You go out with this shit too.
I appreciate it.
Some people ain't,
So I appreciate it.
Yeah, he worked hard. Like, the one thing about him, man, it's like, that what made him click so hard, because he don't make no excuse.
I like the one that we was just listening to. He need to send me the regular version so I could, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the whole tape slide, like I dropped it on July 4th. Like it's a no skip tape. Like you gonna love it. It's on all platforms.
What's the name of it?
It's called Venom.
Okay.
BC Montana Venom.
He said that. So, like, what was the moment that you decided that, like, you was gonna be a rapper? Like, what was that turning point where you was like, all right, we gonna make this work and this is gonna work? I know you say you know, like to rap since you was younger, but usually people, you know, got that moment when it's like, this is gonna happen.
Right. So I used to be a football player, and it's like at first I started rapping when I was 7, but it's like at practice we used to always, you know, me and my friend Peso, we used to always, you know, do a couple punch-ins, like we would pretty much just freestyle at practice. So he was very serious about rapping, but he brought me back into it because at one point it's like you know how you have like you start falling in love with something because you busy doing something else. I was a football player trying to manage my schoolwork and you know the rapping aspect of it. So we ended up doing a video called South to the West. It's on YouTube right now. It's BC Montana X Peso. So a couple months after that, after we had graduated, this is when I really started taking the rap serious. Peso had died in November, so he had died to shooting. And ever since then, it was like, man, I got to do it for him because it's like this is what he wanted me to do. So I just kept grinding and just kept working. It's like I keep him in mind every time I make a song. Every time I go in the studio, I always think about Peso.
Have you like made a song specifically for the situation yet? You know?
I got one coming out on my next project. So this last project, the Venom, it was an EP. So the next tape is gonna have about 12, 15 songs, and it's definitely the intro gonna be talking about Peso.
Okay.
And you'll hear me saying his name in a couple different songs, but this intro on my next tape is gonna be mainly about Peso.
I feel that, man. RIP though, man. I lost a lot of my people too, bro. I know.
It's a bad feeling, man. Like, and it's like he used to always talk to me about music, so it's like I was like, man, I got to keep doing it. It's like I think about all the conversations that we had. And it's like it just drives me to keep going harder.
What's been, I guess, one of the most memorable moments as an artist since you've been taking the craft seriously, since you've been, you know, networking and stuff like that?
Honestly, this is one of my biggest moments on the radio station now.
Hey.
Yeah, for sure.
We got always support boards, so we can keep that, you know what I'm saying, keep that going and rotating. Sure. Also for everybody else that got clean versions, anytime y'all send me songs, it's gonna stay. So I'm gonna end up building this whole, it's not gonna be no more like how I'm playing like Gunna, and I'm not gonna play none of that. I'm gonna play everybody in here music. Like if you come here, that's what's gonna get played on the radio. So I just gotta make clean versions of everybody's stuff. If you haven't gave me one already, that's all. Maine. So how did I already ask you that? How did y'all two meet?
Man, so basically, we from the same hood. I always used to see him growing up. We weren't never really close like that. I'm a couple years older than him, you know what I'm saying? But we played football together. You know what I'm saying? I played linebacker, he played D-line, so on the same side of the ball.
Okay.
And then, so we always kind of knew each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, crack jokes, like, that's what we do. We friends with crack jokes all the time. But then it's like after we graduated, we both went, you know, life hit, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like sometimes God bring the correct people together. I don't remember how it happened, but I just know it happened. You know what I'm saying? We just ended up just kicking it, you know what I'm saying? And after that, it just became a bond, like conversations. And then, you know, I was doing football, he was doing that, but we both working really hard. And, you know, two hard workers gonna click, you know what I'm saying?
All the time.
So one day he just asked me like, you gonna be my manager? I was like, your manager? What I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to manage, you know what I'm saying? Like, how I'm supposed to do this? I'm like, man, hey, don't get mad at me, bro, if I mess this up, man, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, cool. So
That's real. I mean, you gotta trust somebody with it, because eventually it's gonna get to a point where you can't do it all by yourself. So.
Right, because the music business is a grimy game. You know, you gotta be careful who you mess with.
And I told we got different relationships. I told him like when we started like, you know, doing stuff, when it comes to signing paperwork, making money, like most managers get paid first. I said, man, you getting paid first.
Yeah.
I get out the back end. I don't want no money. I don't want nothing from you for real. You know what I'm saying? Cause without the talent, it ain't you no manager.
Right.
Most managers, they want, like the rappers get the short end of the stick. But no, man, y'all don't understand. Like his talent is the reason why we all got employed right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't want nothing at you. I don't want no money at you. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to eat. I want you to grind. I want you to, you know what I'm saying? Because I know the situation where you come from. Both come from the same stuff, but he come from, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, situation most people ain't never will make it out of. And he's sitting at this seat right now. You know what I'm saying?
And I respect all that. We all gonna eat.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
we gonna eat.
That's real. So I think we gonna come to an end on y'all session. You got any shout outs, any upcoming shows, any special appearances you got coming up soon, anything you wanna get out?
Man, shout out to my mama. Shout out to God, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Jeremy doing this thing with the guys work. My boy B.M., he a barber. You know, my boy Palmer, you know, now you see me cute, follow me on Instagram. You doing art photography stuff down in Montgomery, Alabama. Who else I'm missing? You know, Circle Small, I got too many friends. All right. Guess what I'm saying?
Man, long live Peso. I thank y'all for having us here.
For sure. I appreciate y'all boys for coming.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.